Okay, we are live. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. And we'll get started here right away. Or in a minute. Let's see. It takes a second for responses to show up. There we go. Dick is in the house. David, Will. Looks like everybody's here. John from Dublin. Dublin. There we go. Yeah, we'll give everyone about 1 minute to come in, and then we'll just get rolling. Lots of work to be done. Let me see. Do you know if the travel mug prints one side only? I'm not sure what a travel mug is, but if you can explain that one, that would be cool. Can you show us how to do mock-ups for the masks? We are going to be covering mock-ups tomorrow. And we will cover that in detail, show you how to make masks that match NCAA teams and schools and colors. Let me see. Did you change the material from wood to glass on yesterday's session? Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, let's take a look. I'll give you an update. 2 nights ago, Matthew added these custom image upload mugs. We sold 2 of these yesterday. I put this one up on the call yesterday, and we have sold 2 of these and a Trump mug. So in 4 days of running ads, we have now sold 20 mugs. So we are holding tight to the average of 4 mugs per day, or 4 items. Most have been mugs. People love mugs. And you don't have to worry about wrong sizes, really. I mean, they could get a 15 instead of an 11, but that would just be a mistake. It has nothing to do with how it fits, and I like that part. Okay, let me see. The travel mug. Oh, the sublimated travel mug. Let me see. When you advertise all the products or just a few. We normally just run them until they take off. At a certain point, we get more organic sales than we get sales from ads. And that's when we actually turn the ads off on that product when it's doing fine on its own. I think right around 50% of all of our sales have come from organic and 50% for ads. So, of course, we love to see the organic sales come in. So, no, we don't run the ads on every product. You can. It's not really going to hurt anything. Let me see. Now, let me just go back to this. Where was this? Let me see. Oh, do you know if the travel mug prints one side only? It's a sublimation print, so you should be able to do a wraparound design on the white sublimation tumblers. I don't have the dimensions here, but it is an all-over print. So you should, not on the ribs on the bottom, but on the top part is a wraparound print. Yes. Tomorrow we will be talking as well about how to get the right color for the engraved look on your tumblers. And we'll take a look at the leatherette tumblers, and I'll show you how we adjust it to try and get a realistic color. Okay. So let's take a look. We're going to deal today with one of my favorite things, and that is scaling our winners. When you find something that is working, the easy way to scale it is by duplicating the product. Now, I've done lots of research, and it appears to me that duplicating your product is fine if you're using different tags, changing up the title. Of course, different products will apply to different niches, so you should have multiple listings. And let's take a look at what Matthew uploaded here yesterday. So we're going to talk about scaling up, and we're going to talk about personalization. Number one, why do I love personalization? Number one, I don't need a designer. I don't have to worry about designs that are going to sell. As long as I have good looking mock-ups, I'm going to make my sales. Now, here is an example of scaling up. We know that the personal or the custom image upload is very, very popular. So all we do, you can put in 9 thumbnails on each, but you'll see on this one here that we just have one thumbnail. Like I said, keep it simple until you see that it's working. And this one is pretty simple. We're actually just showing them a finished mug and then letting them know in detail. They really understand that they can upload their own image. It's really over the top. The image is on the mug, the image is here, and here's the blank, and they get the idea. Now we scale by niche. So this one is going after the category of veterans. This one is going after grandpas. This one is an ultrasound mug. I don't know why anyone would want that, but I would imagine that people like ultrasound. We had grandpa. We also have grandma. Oh, well, let's go back here then. Can't see your screen. I guess I have to hit the old share button for you to see my screen. Okay, let's just quickly go over this. 2 days ago, Matthew uploaded these custom image upload. We sold 2 of these. And we sold 2 of these. I uploaded this one, created this one on yesterday's call. We sold 2. And then there was a Trump mug. So like I said, we have a total of 20 items sold in 4 full days of advertising. So we are doing just fine. Very happy. And now let's go to, just as we were talking about the custom image upload, the personalization by niches. Now, you can literally have a store that has one product. And all you have to do is just keep duplicating it, and putting a new image on and changing your title, description, and tags. And you can literally build a store out of one product, just the mugs. And anyway, let's go over this. We've got veteran, grandpa, ultrasound, grandma. We've got a retirement mug. We've got graduation. This is just so that we can easily create a lot of products from one. We just came up with a whole bunch of the different ideas. I think we have 23 that we came up with right off the bat. Matthew uploaded about 12 of them, so you'd get the idea. Birthday celebration, new baby celebration, graduation, retirement, all of the great events, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, weddings, anniversaries, bar mitzvah, you name it. Then you can also go into all of the sports niches, dog breeds. You could do best friend mugs where you actually have the person with their German Shepherd, and you could actually create the product with a title, description, and tags on German Shepherd, because there might be a lot of people that are actually searching for German Shepherd mugs. So I would break them down by the breed. I would break it down by all the sports that people love, every niche you can think of, ages. There is literally no end to how many mug designs we can put on our store. And the funny thing is, It's just one product. It's just duplicate it, change your title, tags, description, change your thumbnail image. All you do is just drop it onto your mock-up, save it, go to the next one. And remember, only build out the next thumbnails and add the video once you're making sales. That's what we found. And this is an easy way to scale your store. With personalization like this, you don't need a designer and you don't have to think about clever design ideas. It's not needed. So this one is very, very simple. I'm going to show you the cutting boards here just so that you get an idea. This is with mugs. Now, if we picked 5 or 6 different products and we added all of these different niches onto those products, once again, we could have a cutting board store. We could have a mug store. We could have leather tumblers. We could have, first of all, anything that's a sublimation product. Easy to target the niches. And let's just take a quick look at some of the cutting board ideas. I just put these together. Maybe it's their favorite photo and it has their wedding invitation. So you would say, send us your favorite photo and a photo of your wedding invitation. And then I just cut it out and just stick it right on their favorite photo. Let's take a look. So once again, I don't need a designer because it's their photo and it's their wedding invitation. We already looked at the custom upload any photo and add your text. Once again, I don't need a designer. It's very, very simple. Once again, favorite photo, wedding invitation. It could be while they were on their honeymoon. It could be their favorite spot. Anyway, something like that. It could be, if we're talking about scaling, this could be the people enjoying their favorite hobbies, and you could target by the niche. Glass cutting boards for cyclists, for lawn bowlers, for grandmas, for grandpas. Now, of course, it could have their favorite photo, but you can scale this because you're targeting specific niches, not just glass cutting boards. You're able to scale this to anything and everything. If you target something like a German Shepherd owner gifts or German Shepherd gifts, now you could actually get that entire niche. If they're searching for a gift that's based around German Shepherds, this or the mug would be perfect. And like I said, I don't need a designer. I love that. I can build out an entire store by product or a number of products, whatever I like. And I don't need a designer, and I can scale this, even these glass cutting boards, I can scale this up to 500 items in my store very, very quickly because, like I said, all I'm using is the exact same image or mock-up, and I'm just changing out the image on it. Let me see if I can just quickly show you what this one is going to look like. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, let me see here. I'll see if I can dig this up because I know a lot of people have questions about this. Yeah, let's give this a quick run through. I can show you what this looks like. And I just finished building this this morning. But if you have something built just like this, I'll show you what it looks like here. It's just a simple Photoshop item. And I just put on a text layer and I can just turn that on or off. And then to change my image, all I do is just double click here. And then I can put the next image in here. And then I just hit save. And that's just a matter of dropping in any image you want. It's just going to put it on the cutting board. And then, of course, you could throw your text in, and you could actually change the color of your text right here. I would just change that to white. And there you go. You've got another cutting board. So it's very, very simple. Of course, I just go in here and I can just change this up with whatever I want on there. If these two dudes went to the convention and they want a cutting board, I don't know if anybody would want that cutting board. But this allows me to move very, very quickly. And of course, if we use a Photoshop action, it'll generate all of the supporting mock-ups. But this is just, it's just very simple and easy. We use tools like this for ourselves because it makes things go very, very quickly. We don't waste a lot of time. We can just drag and drop any image on here that we're after. And I'll just do that one. So it's very simple. You can just, let me see if I can I'll just show you. You can just go to, let me see if I can find an image here. And that looks just fine. So whichever, as long as I'm using royalty-free images, if you go to a Pixabay or, a number of those, it's easy. You just have to paste them in. And then all you have to do with this for ourselves, we just size it up, make it look good. And then you can add your text to it. And that's literally it. You've got your cutting board made. Not that that's a great cutting board idea, but some people who are proud of cycling, I mean, the mom or the grandma might want maybe the son or the grandson won first place or 10th place. I don't know. Maybe they just want to have a cutting board based on this niche. It's very unique. It's very, very easy to do. And this is how you scale a business. You can create these, you can make 30 or 40 or 50 of these every single day. If you find that your glass cutting boards are doing well, just scale your personalization efforts. It's nice and easy. And like I said, you can easily do 50 of these a day. Matthew, doing the test last week or the week before, made 183 listings in 7 hours and 15 minutes. So that's how we do it. And of course, we'll get into detail tomorrow in working with our mock-ups. That's what we're going to look at tomorrow, is working with mock-ups. So you can see that it is very, very simple. Anyway, let's see if we've got any questions. Like I said, this one is going to be very simple or very short because it's a very simple concept. It's an easy way to build out an entire store and have the exact same mock-up work in every single niche. When the product is working, if it's a mug, just scale that same thing over and over and over again. And like I said, you're just dropping the image in and allowing them to add their text to it. So just like this, it is very simple. You just have to find a spot to drop their text if you want to personalize it. And that would be good enough right there. Okay, let's see. Okay, what have we got? Have we sold any of the glass cutting boards? That one I just loaded up yesterday. So no, I don't think we have. But at Christmas time, we will. We do very well with the cutting boards. And that's with the engraved wood cutting boards. And I'm certain that this year we'll do very well. And yeah, we are not going to be pricing these at $49. I think that's what I had them at. We want to be up at $69 or $79 for these. You know, that's where we want to be. We want to see a $30 or $40 margin on the bigger ticket items. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, Christmas is the magic time. This is the time to get ready. If you want to, I know it scares people a bit when we say, look, you need 1,000 to 1,500 items in your store to make a full-time income 12 months out of the year. Of course, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, you can get away with having a single product, a single listing. We actually only had one product and one listing in our store, and we were able to sell lots and lots at the right time of the year. Don't be afraid when we say you need 1,000 to 1,500 to make an income year round, because Matthew could do 183 in 7 hours and 15 minutes. And using this scaling method, you could literally be up to 1,000 personalized items in your store easily within the week. Okay, let's see. Hey, Ken, if you can remember, be sure to ask Randy how Etsy personalized bundle products involving Printex. Yeah, when you are doing a bundled product, their integration isn't working with bundled products other than just offering you a better price on the bundle and creating a product. And I think it's going to be 2 15-ounce mugs. But if you offer doubles on here, Randy they're not set up to do personalization, you know, for every different angle. They have basic and powerful personalization. But if you're doing bundles, no, you can't personalize each mug. They're not set up to do that. We just charge enough and we do it manually. It takes, 30 seconds and we're good to go. Rick says, this is my first time setting up an e-com store. I was thinking of focusing on Christmas and building a store dedicated to Christmas products. That is a fantastic idea. Remember, Halloween is coming up. That is the problem with building a Christmas store is you could have a Christmas and Halloween. You could have just a special occasion store. And I've seen a number of these where they've got one section called Christmas, one that's called St. Patrick's Day, one that's called Valentine's Day, one that's called Grandma's Mother's Day, one that's called Father's Day, one that's called Grandparents' Day. You could just have a section for each and have one store that covers all of these special occasions. And then you could actually have a section for weddings, section for anniversaries, and so on. Halloween masks. Yes, we're going to be looking at masks tomorrow. And Len, you are on the money. The Halloween masks will be absolute monster sellers here very, very soon. Let's see. Do the cutting boards come with little feet or grippers on the bottom? Locker Stock doesn't state this. No. The reason for that is if you put 4 legs on there and or 4 feet, and somebody is actually using this product, they could potentially break the cutting board because it is not on a flat surface. So you could include the legs. I'm going to have to wrap up this webinar. We're going to have the kitchen busy here, and unfortunately, I am going to have to wrap this one up early. We'll try and schedule clearly for tomorrow during this time. Let's see. No, you wouldn't need an assistant to do 1,000 custom. Oh, if you had 1,000 orders, you would probably need an assistant if you were behind by 1,000 orders. But to create 1,000 listings, no, you would not need to do that. Matthew can easily, with this type of style, he can do 200 or 250 in a day without a problem. Let's see. I was also thinking of starting a store with religious products. Yeah, you could have one section called Faith. Just build one store and just have different sections. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this thing up before it gets too noisy in here. And I will see you on the call tomorrow, and we'll deal with our mock-ups, and we'll give you a summary of the entire process that we've gone through. Anyway, thanks for being here. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.